Hi guys, welcome back to Bride Society. Today we're showing you how to make paper hats. So all you need is a sheet of card, so it can be coloured, patterned, depends what design you're wanting to go for, but mine's just a plain pink. So I'm just going to fold the paper in half, but I'm not actually going to make a fold, I'm just going to make a slight crease at the bottom. This is just so I can mark where the centre point is without having to sort of measure it out. So once you've opened the card back out, I'm going to grab my compass and just set it to half the width of the piece of paper, just to make the biggest semicircle you can. Then we're just going to cut that out. Grab your pencil and your semicircle, and we're just going to fold this into a cone shape. So as you can see there, I just brought the outer edges down, and so forming a point where we made that crease. You want the bottom to be level, and you just want to overlap it enough that you're happy with the size of the hat for your head. Then I'm just going to mark with a pencil where I've made that flap 2 on the top and the bottom. Draw a line between those marks. And then I'm going to draw a second line, like so. Now you can see this area here is going to be the flap that I'm going to glue, and this area I don't need. So I'm going to discard that by cutting it away. But you do want to keep that small overlap space for gluing. You don't want it just to meet. Now we need to decide where the holes are going for the piece of elastic that's going to secure the hat under our chins. So obviously you want those to be positioned either side of your head, and presumably want the seam at the back. So to do that, you're going to reform your cone shape, and you've got your overlap there that will ultimately get glued down. Then you're just going to gently press down on either side, not to form a fold, but just a slight sort of crease bend in the card, so you can see where exactly is halfway either side from that fold that will be on the back. So here you can see the lines where we need to make our holes. So make an X to mark the spot for where holes are going to go on either side. So you don't want to do this too close to the bottom of your hat, as this will encourage tearing in the card. It will be a bit more solid further up. Now you want to puncture a hole, just a small hole, where you've made those X marks with some small implement that you have in-house, perhaps a pencil or your compass. So obviously, please be careful here. Then just check that your elastic fits nice and snugly through the hole, so that when we come to tie it later on, it doesn't just slip back through. Now that you've decorated your party hat, we're going to seal up the cone and add the elastic. So I'm just going to add glue to the area here that we chose not to decorate. Obviously avoid contact with your skin, because that won't end well. Then flip it over and twist it back into that cone shape that we started with, that we measured out. So you just want to pull it round and use that flap that we left to stick it down, and then just hold it in place until it's taken. Grab your elastic string that you've cut to the size you need, and we're going to push it through the holes that we made earlier. We're pushing it through from the outside in, so that the knot will appear on the inside to create a better aesthetic on the outside. So just pull it through and do the same on the opposite side of the hat. Now we're just going to make a knot on the inside and pull it tight, and then we'll make a second knot just to make extra sure that it's not going to pull back through once the elastic is under tension when the hat's being worn. So you just want to make that double knot on top of each other, and then the same on the other side. And that's it, you're all done. I hope you have fun on your hen party or bachelorette, and if you'd like to see more content like this, hit subscribe and check out our wedding DIY playlist.